Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good evening to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. I am glad to be hearing from you guys all out there. All the messages that are coming up, I don't know, I'm not too sure. Maybe I have to take my time to start replying, but it's not going to be easy, guys. Hey, I'm not going to take much time. 8-10 minutes, we are off right now in this place. This is Salon's blog. Once again, you are highly welcome. Guys, something came up and I have never spoken about this. About a month ago, we got a news that Chelsea have gotten front of shirt sponsor, Damak. And a week after the news came out, there was official launching at the bridge. There was an official launching at the bridge in a huge ceremony. I took note of it, but I never spoke about it. And in that launching, it was indicated that there were some properties in the UAE, Saudi Arabia, that were going to be branded as Chelsea, with Chelsea name, Chelsea brand, Chelsea property. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 month after now, after it was launched at the bridge, where many people were, in present, 1 month after Chelsea's name has been launched as a collaboration, as partner with Damak, front of shirt sponsor, which I came here and I told you that between then and now, every game Chelsea plays, Damak will pay Chelsea £1 million. Every game is worth £1 million in terms of sponsorship. And we've played almost about 6-7 games already. So Chelsea is just about to, bank in about 7, 8, or 9 or 10 million pounds between then and now. Right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the properties that were marked or named by Chelsea as Chelsea properties, in how many hours that the property has been branded? 1.5 hours. Yes. In 1.5 hours that the properties were released into the market for sale. Ladies and gentlemen, sold out. I don't know if you get me right. Chelsea Residences by Damak. Chelsea Residences by Damak in the UAE sold out in 1.5 hours after a total of AED 2.3 billion. That is 407 million pounds worth of property sold out in less than 2 hours. Sold out in less than 2 hours. Properties named with Chelsea's name. And then you ask yourself, these properties, what is Chelsea's benefit? I mean, is it just a 1 million per game? Because people rush to buy the properties because of the name Chelsea. Chelsea Residence. Over 400 million pounds worth of property sold in less than 2 hours under the brand Chelsea. You see, these Saudis, they sabi business. They know how to do business. They know Chelsea, the name, the brand can sell. So you can just imagine if less than 2 hours they could make sales, and it said sold out, no more. If you go now as you want to buy, if you bring $10 million, you don't get it. If it is one room, you will not get it to buy. Sold out means that these guys, if they want to build more and want to sell more with the same brand name, you can just imagine. I remember my friend, Young Stock Football, Yonis, he was advertising for one agent. Yeah, he was advertising this property on his channel for one agent. I'm not too sure if he's able to secure any of these properties for his agent. After all, his business. If I advertise for you, definitely I'll get my commission. Sold out in 1.5 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. I'm not here to take much time. Quickly, I'm about to run up. This is just a breaking news I am bringing your way. Now, quickly, UEFA or under UEFA rules, Mykhailo Mudryk is eligible to go to the podium and receive a medal after the Europa Conference League final. Chelsea will get either 50 winners or runners-up medals. 50 winners or runners-up medals. That is what the club will get. Means that every player that played any game, even if you play one game from the start of the competition and you have not played any again to the end, you will still receive a medal. So, all players fielded or staff on official list in the Conference League are eligible to go to the podium. And this doesn't change even though Mudryk is still provisionally banned by the FA. It is up to Chelsea whether to award Mudryk his medal at the pitch side or they want to do it privately. It is up to Chelsea to decide on that. Yeah. Now, get this for me. I understand. Mudryk is already in Wroclaw. He's already there with the team. Yes, for tomorrow's game. Mudryk is already in Wroclaw and will watch the final in the stadium. Chelsea aware he has contributed to the European round and Mudryk remains provisionally suspended. The fact that he's already there and he'll be at the stadium, he's there with the squad. I mean, in Wroclaw, not with a squad in the hotel rooms or team room, but he's already there. Means that he's likely to be at the stadium tomorrow and his medal, he has to receive it. In my own opinion. Mykhailo Mudryk, he deserves to receive. I think he scored about 2 or 3 goals in a run-up. Yeah. He was one of those players that took this Conference League by storm. So, I will not be surprised. Now, quickly, let me chip in this. Emmanuel Emenike's improvement has been rapid. Emmanuel Emenike is Strasbourg striker, number 9. And Chelsea has set an eye on the player. Now, listen to this. I personally watched few of his games. In fact, about 70% of his games this season at Strasbourg. And he was their most important player apart from Santos. If he wasn't there, nobody could play the role. And they lost a lot when he didn't play. He didn't start the season well, though. Got injured and came back like 3 times the player he was before. He has unique qualities. Emmanuel Emenike has unique qualities, like being elusive in the box and domineering in the box. Solid hold-up play, super quick and very powerful runner like Romelu Lukaku. He is so strong when he's on the move. His link-up play needs a lot of work, but in terms of leading the line, he's really good. He presses non-stop, wins a lot of duels, and runs channels selflessly. Now, he needs to sort out 2 things, in my opinion. His link-up play and finishing. Even though his attributes make him difficult to stop and generate chances, Yeah. Now imagine what will happen when he cleans up his game. In my opinion, once again, and I doubt he'll be clean after one season. I doubt it. He'll be clean one season. It could take another season or two, but it seems he's getting offers from other clubs, and could be the reason Chelsea wants to move fast to secure him. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea want to sign this player from our sister club, Strasbourg. Chelsea want to sign him and loan him out back to them for one season. And that brings much more questions in my mind about what we try to do this season. Delap, Ekitike, Sesko, and we have Jackson there. Delap, Ekitike, Sesko, and we have Nicola Jackson there right now. It makes me confused. And let me also point out, there has been silence from almost all the clubs regarding Gyökeres, which many people do not understand. Arsenal were showing interest, all of a sudden no news. Chelsea's interest from last season, all of a sudden no news. Right now, we're talking about Delap, Ekitike, and Emmanuel Emenike. Where are we heading to? Confusion all over my head. I need somebody to help me here, guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is Chelsea Real Betis Conference League final. Yes, I will come your way tomorrow, and I will be back. Watch along later in the night or in the evening. But tomorrow, expect that will come your way strongly. First in the morning, second in the afternoon for the preview. Before we come watch along. I'll see you guys all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.